Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Greedville, there lived a man named Richard. Richard was known far and wide for his insatiable greed. He would stop at nothing to accumulate wealth and possessions, always craving more and more. Richard's obsession with wealth blinded him to the consequences of his actions. He exploited resources without a second thought, depleting the land and leaving a trail of destruction in his wake. The once vibrant forests were reduced to barren wastelands, and the rivers ran dry from his relentless pursuit of profit. As the years went by, Richard's greed grew even stronger. He amassed great fortunes but found no satisfaction in his wealth. His insatiable hunger for more drove him to exploit not just the environment, but also the people around him. One day, Richard received news of a hidden treasure buried deep within the heart of the enchanted forest. Rumors whispered of its immense power and untold riches. Unable to resist the allure, Richard embarked on a treacherous journey to claim the treasure for himself. As Richard delved deeper into the forest, he encountered the guardians of the land. These mystical creatures, known as the Guardians of Balance, sensed Richard's greed and were determined to protect their home from further destruction. With every step Richard took, the forest retaliated. The trees grew thorns that pierced his skin, the ground trembled beneath his feet, and the winds howled in anger. But Richard pressed on, blinded by his greed and driven by the promise of wealth beyond imagination. Finally, Richard reached the heart of the enchanted forest, where the treasure awaited him. But as he laid his hands on the precious artifact, a wave of realization washed over him. The artifact wasn't a symbol of wealth and power. It was a mirror, reflecting Richard's true self. In that moment, Richard saw the destruction he had caused, the lives he had ruined, and the irreversible damage he had inflicted on the environment. The mirror shattered, sending fragments of his own greed and arrogance flying around him. With newfound clarity, Richard fell to his knees and vowed to change his ways. He realized that his greed had blinded him to the beauty and interconnectedness of the world. He understood that true wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the preservation and responsible use of resources. From that day forward, Richard dedicated his life to repairing the damage he had caused. He used his wealth and influence to fund conservation projects, restore the once barren lands, and support the communities he had exploited. As years passed, Richard's transformation became a beacon of hope. He became a champion for sustainability and resource conservation, inspiring others to reconsider their own actions and the impact they had on the world. The story of Richard serves as a powerful reminder that greed destroys not only our resources but also our own humanity. It teaches us the importance of valuing and protecting our environment, for it is our responsibility to preserve the planet for future generations. Let Richard's journey be a lesson to us all, to strive for balance, to practice responsible consumption, and to recognize that true wealth comes from living in harmony with the world around us. Together, we can build a future where greed is replaced by compassion and respect for our precious resources.